Hello viewers, my name is Naftal Nyaribari Tinega, a cooperative specialist. I have been a cooperative lecturer at Kisii University, a cooperative lecturer at Chuka University, and many other institutions in the Republic of Kenya. I could like to share with you about the Rochdale Pioneers in the year 1844 in a country known as England, and see how these pioneers salvaged now the society which was under socio-economic efforts, and also let us see whether there is anything we can learn now from these pioneers. Now, during that time, there was industrial and agrarian revolution which was taking place. The rich took lands from the poor in the name of mechanization. There was scarcity of food, and prices of essential commodities went high. There was unemployment, wages were too low. Men left their homes now to towns to look for employment opportunities. There was the immorality, which was very high. Children were forced to work in industries and were underpaid, and some of them missed their lives. Now, the rich were becoming richer, and the poor were becoming poorer. Now, in that country, or in that town known as the Rochdale, there were some good men and philanthropists now who saw what was happening. They held a meeting and came to a conclusion that such challenges in a society must have a solution, and therefore the only solution it was to start a cooperative, and the cooperative was started, which they believed would bring equality and also reduce poverty. Now, in December 1844, a cooperative was started in that town known as the Rochdale, and it was given a name as the Rochdale Pioneers Equitable Society. Now, then what was the aim of this cooperative which was started? Number one, it was to start stores for sale of provisions and clothing to the members at a lower price. Number two, it was to build or purchase or erect houses now for members who wanted to improve their domestic life, and also who were willing to assist now others. Number four, it was to start manufacturing articles which were in high demand in a society, which could be produced throughout the year so that people can be employed to work throughout the year. Number four, to purchase or rent estates of land or lands whereby those people who didn't have employment now could be working in these lands. Number five, the society to prepare itself to be in charge of production, distribution, education, and even to start its own government. Now, number six, now to start hotels where these members could go and get their meals at a lower price. Now, the question is this: did this cooperative society succeed? The answer is yes, they succeeded. And if they succeeded, why did they succeed? Number one, there was cash payment. Now, unlike the past cooperative societies which used to give for credit. Number two, there was immediate benefit. Now, if you were to transact with this cooperative and you were to be given cash, now the dividends and the discounts were inclusive in this cash which you were given, unlike the past cooperatives which could delay the benefits. Number three, there was democratic control. All members were involved in these cooperative societies, unlike the past, where one or two people could control them. Number four, there was cooperative education. Any member who was to join a cooperative society, he was to get education, and then he was to join the cooperative society. Number five, there were principles of cooperative trading. Principles of cooperative trading were in place, which assisted this member now to understand how they could do business with the cooperative. Number six, there were technical and cooperative education were introduced. Now, in those areas which were technical, members were trained to handle them, or they could hire some technicians now to come and handle those areas. Number 7. Now, 2.5% of the profit. In cooperative we don't use the word profit. Instead, we use the word surplus. Now, 2.5% of the surplus, it was to be allocated to education, now to meet the stationaries, now to do renovations of the library, and any other thing which was to be required in that library. Now, the question is this: did these cooperative societies have the principles? Yes, they are the principles. Which were these principles? Principle number 1 was that voluntary and open membership. There was no cohesion. Membership was voluntary and there was no discrimination. Now, number 2, there was democratic control. All members who were involved, they could come and they decide what is to be done there, where and who, and at the same time, they could be heard. They could be elected to become leaders. They could also elect their leaders. Number 4, it was one member, one vote, regardless of the number of shares which now you had. Number 6, payment of surplus was given to the members depending with the number of transactions which this member did. Now, number 7, there was limited interest to the capital which was contributed by the members. Number 7, now dividends went back to the members. When all other allocations have been done and there was money which was left back, it was given back to the members in a form of dividends, and also depending with the number of transactions which this member now did. Number 7, now education facilities were available and the members and their children were allowed to use them. And actually this one, it was a motivation now to them. Thank you for listening to me, and some more cooperative lessons will follow. Thank you so much. Thank you.